this is Amanpreet from GNDU and I'm a legal intern at LEXIS and Company. So the purpose of today's video is to get to know about the maintenance of Hindu wife, or we can say maintenance of wife under Hindu law. First of all, the term maintenance has been used in a wider sense here. It includes maintenance as a provision for food, or we can say clothing, residence, education, medical attendance, and treatment according to Hindu Adoptions and Maintenance Act 1956. Then in a case of an unmarried daughter, it includes reasonable expenses of marriage also. In most system of law, wife has a special position in her husband's household. Most system of law recognize the obligation of husband to maintain his wife so long as marriage subsists and the wife remains faithful. In many laws, or we can say many systems, the obligation exists even after the dissolution of a marriage. A divorced wife is included in the expression of wife. Then the duty and the obligations of husband to maintain his wife does not arise out of any contract expressed or implied, but only on the status of marriage out of a wedlock of husband and wife. So if there is no wedlock, then no such maintenance right can be granted to the female. So the obligation to maintain his wife begins with marriage. However, the wife should be legally wedded wife. A woman marrying an already married man whose marriage's subsistence is not entitled to maintenance, as the second marriage is null and void. Then wife's right to maintenance may arise in the situations like when the wife lives with the husband, or when the wife lives separate from husband, or when the wife lives separate under a decree of court, that is a judicial separation, or when the marriage is dissolved. When wife lives with her husband, in that regard, in all the patriarchal societies, it has been considered an imperative duty of the wife to live with her husband and perform all the conjugal rights. And parallel to this duty of wife, the husband's obligation to maintain his wife begins with marriage. It cannot be a valid ground to refuse maintenance that his financial condition is not good. The obligation of the husband to maintain his wife is a personal obligation. Even an immature wife lives with her parents, the husband's obligation to maintain her subsists, except the husband, no other member of the family has any personal obligation to maintain her. Then comes the husband's obligation comes to an end only when the wife leaves him without any good cause or without his consent. So the modern Hindu law lays down that a Hindu wife is entitled to be maintained by her husband during her lifetime. A wife who ceases to be a Hindu cannot claim maintenance under the modern Hindu law. When wife lives apart, so the next situation is that when wife lives apart, a Hindu wife is entitled to maintenance if she lives separate from her husband for a justifiable cause. It is important to note that the cause must be justifiable in case. So section 18 clause 2 of the Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act, and that is 1956, lays down the grounds on which the wife may live separate and claims maintenance. Such causes could be desertion, cruelty, leprosy, or another wife living with him, or keeping a concubine, or conversion, or any other justifiable cause. So a wife entitled to separate residence and maintenance may forfeit her claim in the cases like an unchaste wife has no right to claim separate residence and maintenance. A wife who has ceased to be a Hindu by conversion to another religion has lost the right to claim maintenance. Once a view was that the wife who has resumed cohabitation with her husband forfeits her claim for separate residence and maintenance. But in Meenakshi vs. Muthu Krishna, that was a case of 1961, the court said that just because a wife had a sexual intercourse with her husband while she continued to live separate from her husband may not extinguish the decree for separate maintenance. So that was all about maintenance of a legally wedded wife, or maintenance of a wife under Hindu law. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, put a thumbs up on this video, and also don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel LEXCLIQ. And if you like this video, check out the previous video too. And also it is important to mention that this does not solicit any promotion or advertisement as per the guidelines of the Bar Council of India. It is for education purpose only.